Hey guys, my name is Trisha and welcome to my channel. So finally, I decided to publish or to upload this video on my YouTube channel. So if you guys are new here, well, of course you would be since this is my first video. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous right now because it's my first time talking in front of the camera. Oh well, it's not my first time, but it's my
first time to actually upload a video which I shot by myself. But anyways,
I know that most of you guys are maybe my family or my friends or my classmates before, and I just want to welcome you to my channel. And I wouldn't want to waste your time. So for my first video, I decided that it's going to be a video that will help you guys get back to school. Because I know January 13 is the back to school for some of you guys. It's the start of the second semester for my classmates who are studying at Visca. So this is for you guys. So yeah, so I'm going to give you 3 tips to make the second sem better than the first sem, or basically how to get back to school ready. Okay, so if you're ready, I'm ready, let's go. So for my first tip, it's very obvious. You have to set goals for this new school year. So I know since it's a new year, you probably have your New Year's resolution. Some of you have listed some goals down, some of you haven't, some of you thought of setting down goals. And of course, it's a thing to get your New Year's resolution ready for the new year. But I'm going to give you a new way of having your New Year's resolution, because usually I just put down very general resolutions. For example, lose weight, learn a new language, be more productive. Those are the types of goals that I wanted to achieve every year, but I haven't been getting them done. So this year I have a new way that I want to share with you guys. It is to categorize your goals. So I have something for you here. Here. Yeah, you can see it, but maybe I'll just post a picture up here. So basically, we categorize our goals into 4 parts. So there is spiritual goals, if you have them, social goals, physical goals, and intellectual goals. So this would be much better than just setting a whole general goal without any category, because this way you'll get to know what you really want. So you can write down first how are you doing in these areas for spiritual, social, physical, and intellectual, and then start thinking about what you want to improve or start doing. You can just write them in a paper and then divide it into 4. So yeah, that's my first tip. Write down goals specifically, and of course set realistic goals. You can't just write down be top 1 in class without even studying every night first. Okay, so that's it for my first tip. So write specific goals, write categorized goals to know what you really want. So my second tip is to have a social media fast or a social media detox. So, it's not going to be like the holidays where you have free time, where you wake up late, where you just browse on social media for extended periods of time. The start of the second sem is actually going to be more hectic for some of you guys. For some of you guys, maybe not. But yeah, back to schoolwork. So you're not going to have a lot of time on social media because you're going to have schoolwork. So to prepare for that, it might be best to have a social media fast first. If you are really into social media, just try doing it for 1 day. So what you can do is you're gonna delete your apps: Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat, what else? Twitter? Yeah. So you delete those apps, and after the period of time in which you are social media fasting, you can download them, or maybe not if you're doing great at it. So in that way, you're going to prepare yourself to stay away from social media much better. Yeah. And actually, I found out after my fast that it's actually good to be disconnected sometimes. So yeah, that can be a good way to start the school year, right? So most of us, when we go back to school, there are a couple of things that we are scared of or we are anxious about. So for example, we are anxious of our school stuff, our school activities that we're gonna do again, homeworks, assignments, projects. We're anxious to have them, and we're not generally liking having those stuff. So we are scared to go back into school because we're gonna do a lot of that again. We're also scared or maybe not interested to see our professors again because some of them may be strict, some of them let us do so many stuff. And of course, some of us are probably wondering how their friends would react because maybe you forgot to chat them, to call them, to hang out with them over the vacation. So some of you guys may be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna see this person again and I haven't contacted him or her over the vacation, so it's gonna be awkward. So yeah, and maybe you might be thinking of the long walks if you have a big campus. So yeah, it's gonna be tiring. And some of you guys are maybe afraid of your grades. So yeah, those 5 things are some of the things that we are thinking of. So to get ready and to be more prepared for the second sem or the back of the school year, I suggest tip 3 is to get back to the basics. So basics, it's gonna be writing, reading, and counting. So those are the 3 things that we basically learned since we were a child. And what I'm saying is, first, get back into writing. So instead of typing or texting, maybe grab a pen, grab a notebook, and then write your thoughts down. Maybe you can start a journal just to exercise your hands a little bit so they won't get sore from all the notes you have to take down during lectures. The second one, in that 3 basic stuff that we have done, is to read. So read physical copies or books, don't read on your phone. So you can read magazines, newspapers, books if you have them. So try to train your mind to read on paper again because you're gonna get notes or handouts again, and you need to train your mind to study those handouts and not just to read stuff on your phone. And of course, the third thing in those 3 basic stuff that we learned since we were young is to count. So try to learn how to count again, but this time in terms of your budget. So maybe a lot of us have spent too much over the Christmas break, and it's time to budget again or to take note of our finances. So this school year, you can write notes down, read more books, and count your money or budget. So that's the third tip. So those are the 3 things that I want to share with you guys on how to get back to school ready. So just to summarize, the first one is to set your goals, categorize them. The second one is to go on a social media fast. And the third one is to go back to the basics. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you liked it, give it thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget, comment down below your thoughts or your suggestions or maybe greetings for me, since a lot of you guys may have not seen me ever since we graduated or ever since you last saw me. But anyways, this has been Trisha, and see ya!